Pastor Paul Teske has over 40 years of ministry experience as a church planter, senior parish pastor, Navy chaplain, and seminar speaker. He has ministered in over 60 countries and has appeared on numerous television and radio shows. He has collected over the years a wealth of knowledge and understanding about kingdom work in different areas of ministry, and now makes himself available as a mentor to impart wisdom into those who seek his counsel. If you're at a place in your life where you need wisdom, invest a few minutes of your time and watch Rev Up with Rev.
Welcome to Rev Up with Rev. I want to share with you some thoughts from my heart that may be helpful for you. What is truth? We live in a culture where people want to believe that there are versions of the truth. That's just a reality. And the versions of the truth really don't matter. There's twisted truth. In other words, they think, all right, take some of the facts and move them around. As long as you get them in the right place, you can generate the right truth. But I would call it a twisted truth, no matter how you look at it. And then there's just absolute false truth. I mean, whatever is being said is a lie. It's just totally not true. It reminds me of Satan, who's the father of lies. If he can get us to just believe the lie, then he's won. And then there's what we call partial truth. You know, part of it's true, part of it's not true. And then you're going to get a version of that. You know, you're going to get just enough pieces to convince you. It's like exaggeration. You know, exaggerate. You create something bigger than it really is to create the truth. But it's a lie, exaggerated truth. So all these versions of the truth really don't carry any water. There's what I call absolute truth. If you deal with gravity, absolute truth is as you jump off a building, you're going to fall unless you're on Mars or something. That's absolute truth. And Jesus in the Bible makes a statement. He says, I am the truth. I am the truth. Pontius Pilate, in the trial with Jesus, says, what is truth? What is truth? He didn't know. He came out of a Roman culture where the Caesar put himself up as God, and so he thought whatever Caesar said was true, no matter what he said. But Jesus countered that. He said, I'm the truth. I'm the way. I'm the life. No one comes to the Father but by me. And ultimately what Jesus is saying, there's no other way to the Father but him. Doesn't matter what your religious background is, what your preference is. The only way to salvation is Jesus Christ. He's the truth. And in the Bible, we find absolute truths. You know, in the Ten Commandments, the absolute truths are to love God and have no other gods, and don't take his name in vain, and to worship him. Other absolute truths are you love your parents by honoring them. You love people by not killing them or stealing from them or slandering them or coveting from them. The Ten Commandments sets up a standard for us to live a life of truth, which is loving God and loving each other. And then the Bible lays out other absolutes that direct and guide us along the way. So when people say to me, what is the truth? I say, turn to the Word of God. The Word of God is tried and true. It's been around for millenniums, and it's going to be around long after we're gone. So no matter what culture says, with its relative truth, and trying to make things, you know, design truth around how I feel, God is going to stay the course and continue to project to us from his word absolute truth, beginning with Jesus, crucified and risen, and then beyond. So what is truth? Turn to the Word of God. Turn to the Word of God.
Thanks for taking the time to watch our weekly Rev Up with Rev. If you have a topic question, please email us at info@paulteske.com. and we'll respond by blog, Facebook, and Twitter. Also, check out our website at paulteske.com. God bless, and have a great day.